Hello, Internet. This is Schrodinger's cat here with another episode of Age of Engineering. Last time we got a bunch of power production up, and did I mention this? I did this a couple episodes ago. I made the orange concrete powder into yellow concrete powder, and I think it looks a lot better. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it's mentioned now. In the meantime, I've been doing some stuff. This looks bad. I know, it's unfinished. That's why it looks bad. But I'm starting to get an area for an auto farm. Let's see. I did some more detailing up yonder. If I can get up here. I made this hallway. I'm trying to like fill in walls and stuff. I made this hallway with the ceiling and this wall design thing here. I also continued detailing the walls over here, starting to get the front wall kind of set up. Still, this part not done. This part's very bland, but I got this thing in the middle and started to work out some of the walls. I added this window to the staircase, which I don't remember if it was there or not in the last time I showed it off, but it is now. And this time around, I want to start getting a forestry tree farm, which I've made a bunch of the stuff for. But as it turns out, for the control circuits, that you need in order to actually run the farm, you need a bunch of this crap, which means you need damaged circuits in a processing chamber or dirty things, an extraction chamber or a precision chamber. Okay, that's from Calculator, I guess. So for an extraction chamber, it is pretty not super cheap, but it's pretty easy. What for a precision chamber? Precision chamber, where precision sawmill, precision assembler, precision chamber requires fire diamond, an extraction chamber. Fire diamond is an atomic calculator. That sounds like something we don't have access to, but I will check just in case. Calculator. Yeah. Atomic assembly requires atomic modules, which require iridium. So no, but we do have access to the extractor module. So I guess I'll go make that. So this is the extraction chamber, and if I put cobblestone in here, so says JEI, it should give me circuits eventually. Good lord, is it slow. And there's only a 12% chance of actually getting a circuit out of this thing. And then, I don't quite understand how this works, because it says it gives you a damage. I don't know if there's like multiple different looking circuits, and they all say that you can make them an extraction chamber, but this doesn't look like anything like these. So I am inferring from this that there is a variety of different circuits that you can get. We're about to get one here, I guess. 93, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99. And what I get? Why aren't you pulling out of here? You should be extracting. Does this not allow you to extract from the remove circuits? I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna keep waiting until a circuit comes, and then I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, apparently you just need to right-click this with a wrench. I wonder if it works with the IC2 wrench. I hope so, because I have one on me. That it doesn't make me use its special snowflake wrench. I don't think that worked. I think a calculator must have its own wrench. So, does it? Calculator. This is a lot of stuff to look on camera. According to the world of Calculator, you make wrenches by gluing a sword onto a pickaxe. I'll keep that in mind, Calculator. And it works. Great. Success? Still no circuits. Okay, so there's like 3 different ways we can do this. There's the processing chamber, there's the restoration chamber, and the reassembly chamber. I don't know which one you're supposed to use, or why there's all these, but I guess the processing chamber can do both dirty circuits. Restoration does dirty circuits. Oh, restoration does dirty circuits. Reassembly does damaged circuits, and the processing chamber can do both. Because I was looking at the processing chamber recipe and processing chamber, and I was like, why is this requires an atomic calculator? But I guess reassembly chamber, reassembly. That's how you pronounce that, right? Yeah, that's pretty easy. So I guess I shall do that. Okay, so I got everything here set up. I actually did it in a clip, but the clip fell apart, so I needed to re-record. So, basically what I've got the reassembly chamber hooked up here, and I have the output chest from the extraction chamber. The extraction chamber is extracting to this output chest, if I can jump here, and then from here, it is being piped into here. The circuits are being piped into here, and also into here, and the circuits have there's a blacklist here, blacklisting small stones, because this thing down here produces both circuits and small stones as a secondary. Every time it runs, it produces a small stone, and it has a chance of producing a circuit. So I have the small stones going to this drawer, blacklist here. I don't think this priority matters, but just for redundancy's sake, I like redundancy. Redundancy is good practice, so putting them in here. And then, if you can't put it in there, puts it in here. But regardless, this is blacklist, so the only thing that should be able to get in here is small stones, because this has a higher priority, and this is full, and blah, 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 bunch of unnecessary details. That you probably already figured out without me having to explain. But we already got one of the circuits that we need. And it looks like we already got one for the advanced circuit board, so I don't know. It kind of seems like the basic circuit board's more expensive than the advanced one. If these have the same percentage of coming out as these, but I don't think it really matters which one we do. Ooh, this one requires pure Certus quartz. Yikes. But I don't think it matters which one we do, because we're only going to be farming one type of wood, probably oak wood, because that's a small tree. Oak or birch, because those are small, and our area's fairly low. So we don't really need electron tubes. As far as forestry multi-farms are concerned, you can set different quadrants of the farm to be different plants. So you can plant spruce, oak, birch, and jungle, for example, on the same multi-farm, depending on which electron tubes you give it. Or more specifically, you can do 1/2 wheat or 1/2 trees, or, whatever you give it. But I guess in the meantime, while this is running, and we just need to let it go, I might need to refill the cobblestone, but I can do that later. I put like 5 stacks of cobblestone in, so I don't know, that'll do us over for, hold us over for now. This is all the stuff I got for the forestry farms. And basically how it's a multi-block structure, and it takes fertilizer, dirt for trees, and power and water, and it produces obviously tree, wood, and saplings, and sand as well. At least, assuming it hasn't changed since the last time I did this, which was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I made this area over here. I forget if I showed this on camera, but I made it. I think I showed the front of it, but I don't think I showed the inside, which is not at all done. But the dirt will be at the same level that this concrete layer of bits is, and it will automatically place the dirt. But these bricks need to be at. I think the dirt needs to be at. I don't actually remember. It is something I need to figure out, but It's been years, so please excuse my inability of knowing what's going on. Also, please excuse my inability to properly clear out an area before I start recording. Let's see if I can get rid of some of these resources so they get out of my way. Get out, get out, get out, get out, out, banished, gone, forever, leave, bye. Okay, great. And so I'm probably going to want to do a lot of the actual piping and stuff underneath, just for the sake of making it look good. I have a bunch of bits here because I was killing spawning spaces down here before I was getting all this sorted out, so yeah, that's what that's about. But farm block, and there's a layer on top. This, I believe, is... Hold on, let me check the wiki. I'm tabbing out to check the wiki like a real professional. It's 3x4x4, so it's 4 high, so I need to go down 2. Come on. Break. Get out of my way. I'm trying to make a video here, you bastards. Don't yell at me. I know the multi-block is too small. Don't lecture me. I'm not a child. Alright, doop, 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 and this layer here, and this layer here, and that will not complete the multi-block because there's a few more things we need to put in. We need to think a little bit about where we're putting them, because they're gonna be, we got a pipe out of them and stuff. So let's clear that area out. That should be, okay, it's the right size. Block is not valid for use, okay. And so I should be able to then get rid of these, and then I need a farm control, which is the main control. No, don't place that. Farm gearbox, farm valve, and farm hatch. The valve is your input for water, the hatch is your output for items, and also your input. Do I need 2 hatches? Is that how it works? I don't remember. It's been a while. Gearbox is power, and block is not valid for use in machine's interior? I don't understand that. Oh, because the blocks up there are all messed up. Now, let me out. Please let me out. Let me be free. Let me be free. Let me out. Thank you. Up. Wow. Wow. Right, this is why the multi-block is incomplete. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. Yeah. Alright. So that's full, so we just need to pipe in water and obviously saplings and fertilizer and all of that stuff. It does look quite strange down here, but I do have the reservoir. If you will please admit me into the facility, thank you. I have the reservoir here, like that. No, wrong. You're in the way. Get out of the way. I didn't mean to break that. There we go. And now we have the water and the other water. And where's the pipes? The pipes are right here. Which one of these is the valve? This one's the valve. So this was actually literally the worst place I could have put the reservoir. But that's okay, because we can move it. I'm not sure if they retain their contents, but it doesn't matter. We can go get some more water if we need to. Where's this? This does it faster, I think. Be like... put it like that. It does not retain its content, so I do have to go find more water. Water attained. And now... we can come back here and fill this up, and it should. There we go. And pipes, there they are. They're at the same place that they were last time. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this works. Extract, we want this to be on extract and always active. And insert, and we got water. Power has been connected through this beautifully constructed and surely thoroughly planned line that I have run from over here. Alright, I collected some oak saplings, so now we should be able to pipe all the stuff in the stuff and all that stuff, because we got the water and we got the power, and it should be fairly close to running. I got some dirt. You need a constant input of dirt, so at some point we'll need to get dirt, but I'm pretty sure you can make it with IC2, or not. Carpenter, you can make it from dirty combs, from bees, metallurgic infuser, void resource miner, which we're gonna get, macerating biochaff, which is macerating all this stuff. So yeah, we can make dirt. And I'm basing all... Oh, my dog's having a fit. But I'm basing... And we're back. I'm basing the assumption, all of these assumptions, on knowledge of a version of the mod that I played, like, Minecraft 1.6 was the last time I made one of these farms. So hopefully I'm not leading myself hopelessly astray. Okay, so the fertilizer's being pumped in there. That's great. We fertilizer situation dealt with. Now, I also want a drawer for dirt. Now, the question is, can I import on the same line of dirt, and will it put it in the right place? Let us find out. Insert dirt, and here. You go inside, and if I pull this out, you don't put it in there. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, and it's doing the thing above us. Oh, we gotta go see the thing. Hurry, before we miss the thing. I think it ran out of dirt, so we totally missed it. But what it was doing was placing it up there, and it places these hummus things. And this is what it plants the tree on. So it takes the dirt and it takes some fertilizer and it plants these things. So, yay. And it should, and the next thing we need to pump in is saplings. So, and I'll get a key for these. I'll actually probably be able to do that right. Do I have a key already? I do. Fantastic. So I can put this in here and lock it before it gets snagged out. And then what I want to put in here is saplings. Now, it should auto-plant saplings. No? Come on. It's generally best practice to pipe out of a drawer if you want to hook it up to your piping network. There's a quick tip for you kids. Tip of the day. If you want to pipe out, you gotta put a pipe down. Alright, now let's see if this actually pipes it in. And if this was worth it at all. It does. Okay, so I don't know if I need to pipe back into this and cycle it, or if it will just plant it before it puts it to the output, but I guess that's something we'll find out later. Point is, it did the thing. So, yay? And of course we got a pipe out of it, so if we just come, hopefully we can export and import on the same hatch. These things that I did before, super annoying. Super annoying. Alright, hopefully this shall, come on, out. Let's go. We're piping for victory. We're not actually piping to anything, but we are piping, and we need space for, where's my slang? We need space for wood, saplings, apples, and sand, which is the 4 things that this should produce, assuming it does the same thing that it did before. I don't know whether it will put saplings into itself before it puts into the drawer, or whether we need to pipe saplings back into the system. If that is the case, I'm hoping it's not, but if it is, that's not so bad. I would just flick one of these to be in-out, and then just send them back. But I'm going to set all these drawers out and the conduit settings and all that. And that is pulling out into these things. And it didn't produce sand that time, but I think it produces that less frequently. Because basically what it's doing, if I can get up there for a second, hold on. Basically what it's doing is it takes 1 dirt and 1 fertilizer to plant one of these humus? Is that? I don't know how to pronounce that. Humus blocks, and there's a certain lifetime of the block, and when it ticks down, this turns to sand, and it outputs the sand and then consumes another dirt. So I don't know. That's how it used to work. I don't know if it still works that way, but we got it. We got it working. I just need to put in some more sand, and it did harvest a job or a tree. I heard it with my own 2 ears. So that is, whoa, that was a sling slong way too far. Up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut before you see any more of my failure. Nah, I'm just doing it anyway in advance, so I don't have to worry about it later. In, out, insert on the brown. I have these extracting on, I have, let's see. That's probably not what I want to do. Hold on. Extract, insert on blue, and can you please let me through? I hate this. I hate how who set this up? Who set up this thing this way? This is inserting on the brown, and I want to insert extract on the blue. So that will extract from there? Maybe? Into here? Yeah? Insert extract. Always active from here into here? Not sure what that's about. Okay, I would really like to know why this isn't pulling out. This here thing, inserting, fine. It keeps inserting new ones. But I have an extract, blue, always active. Follow this wire over here. Come on, let me through. You're not helping. You're being unhelpful. Follow it through over here, down here. Extract, or insert. This is I'm having inserting on blue. It used to be on extract, but just to test, I have it inserting. But it's not. What? Oh. Oh. Forestry saplings. I get it. This was a different kind of sapling. I guess when you put oak saplings in it, it converts it to its forestry thing. So you gotta, if you want to have the input sapling thing be to the thing, you gotta switch it out. It can't be that right one. Well, yeah, now it should go, and it should fill it up all of the way. That's not a sling slong. Here it is. Up. I do this on the first try whenever I'm not recording. But whenever I am, it's like 4 times a failure. Alright, we have a whole thing planted. That's pretty cool. There's a bunch of leaves just like chilling out here, but I don't think they're a problem because it seems to be running. And so far we have collected 72 logs, and we can probably do something with this apple juice, or we have apples and wood at our disposal, so that's pretty great. Oh, and I forgot to mention the circuits that we were trying to make earlier, the circuit board, this one, where is it, over here, these that we were trying to make with these circuits, completely unnecessary, because as it turns out, you only need a circuit when you're changing what the multi-farm can do, because the multi-farm can do different things. It can do different, you could specify saplings, different kinds of saplings. You can also specify, you can have it grow wheat and pumpkins and carrots and a bunch of other stuff, and the circuit is what you use to change these, and the level of the circuit that you have changes. The first level changes you only get 1 type. The second level you get 2 types. The third level 3 types, and the fourth level you can have 4 different kinds of plants growing in here. But as it turns out, we don't need it for our purposes because we're just trying to get wooden saplings. Any wooden saplings will do. But that's okay with that other stuff because these circuits are used for other recipes, like used for atomic cores, used for I don't think these are the only, I mean, they're useful. They're used for stuff, basically. And these atomic modules and atomic, I don't know what a fabrication chamber is, but, I mean, we have it. That's great. Good. Swell. And if we need to grow different kinds of plants, we can do that. Yay. So I'm just trying to design the outside of this. I got this kind of black straight line kind of thing. This probably looks pretty weird. I'm making this area be like this is sands collected. So I'm doing some small scale terraforming. A trick for this to make it easier to see on a large scale and from a distance when you're working, because you know when you're doing stuff like this, it's kind of hard to see, especially over a large distance, the way that your curves work. So outlining them with a different block that stands out, and then when you're all done, you can come back through and you can replace them. But while you're still working on it, you can see very, very clearly and pronounced all of the different curves and the changes in the, you know, such and such. I'm trying to decorate this ceiling, and it's kind of a game of spleef. Well, actually, it's literally a game of spleef. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. It's kind of annoying and fills me with much rage and spite and desire to destroy and cause devastation across the lands. I kind of just want to light it all on fire and call it a day. And it could be fire-based. That could be the theme. It got exploded and we just left and we quit. And it can be a statement about the emptiness of existence. Yeah, I've been doing some stuff. This is scaffolding. I finished up the curves and all this stuff around here, and I think that's looking pretty good. Got this wall coming through our usual theme. Extended this wall out a little bit, and added this walkway on there. The same kind of walkway I had up there on the roads with the raised bricks and all that, and the staircase, and I connected it down with this area over here, so there's actually a real way of getting up there. What a concept. But I gotta keep working on this grade roof to make it look like not terrible. Well, it's not that good, but it is good enough. I am tired of this crap. So I am going to leave it as it is, and I think it is okay. It works. It's going to be mostly obstructed by the trees for most of the view, so I think that's okay, and it serves its purpose. And the glowstone is a nice texture. It's kind of minimal, but it's all right. We can put detail around it and like around here and stuff, and it'll work out. I did a few more changes. I put some sand in here to kind of add some detail and contrast into the floor, because it was all, the dust was all, whoopsies, that was not what I intended to do. The dust is all, I have fallen, oh dear, this has not gone to plan. Okay, it was kind of blending in and not really showing off the curves and stuff, so the sand kind of helps define it. I also was working on this area in here. I added the staircase. This room still needs a lot of detail in the walls and stuff, but I just kind of got the general structure. I've got the staircase down, and then I got this room. Again, need to add more details and actually stuff in it, but I'm starting to work out the structure of this area, and it makes this room look quite a lot better, because there's actually something there instead of just looking through to the dark oak tree that was planted there before, and it makes the room look full and complete and stuff. Still need to add more props and stuff, but I think that is gonna be it for today. We've reached the end of the episode. We got this tree farm set up, and next time we will do something. Probably get to age 6. I think, what does age 6 require of me? Age of Engineering requires RF tools, machine frame, and that requires machine frame, requires empowered payless crystals and a carpenter with a machine. Oh, it requires us going to the end, so I guess next time we'll be going to the end. So for now, I'm going to say good day to you, Internet, and thank you for watching.